Hello, Division 4. All right, for our social studies, as we continue on Canada's founding people, and we've been reading and learning about the French. They always like to end where the French, where they are today, or where the French presence today. So on page 28 um, in our folder, and you can see here, so the French presence today. So what? And like so this is a little bit out of date, this textbook, but for the most part, it's just gives us an indication of things that they are up to today. So it says eventually France lost control of its colony in North America, and that's pretty important. New France became a possession of Great Britain and became known as Quebec. So there is key information. So that's how Quebec came back. So basically, they've due to probably power and fighting and battles. They lost the battle, and Britain or English had more power. Obviously wanted the land, and they got it. But because there was such a presence of the French, they still maintained a small portion, which now, of course, is Quebec, which is a huge province when you look at it. But French-speaking people continue to live in Quebec and to play an important role in the development of Canada. So this is all key information. Because it was enough that, yes, they lost the battle and they only got a small part, but they do, in fact, have, we are bilingual because of them, right? Bilingual, of course, meaning two languages. There are many ways in which Canada's French heritage lives on in Canada. Today, one Canadian in 5 traces his or her ancestry back to France. I don't know how accurate that is now. This was, like I said, this is written a few years back, but still, there's a lot of connection with France. 1 in 4 speak French as a first language. So a quarter of the people of Canada, like I said, probably a little bit out of date now because we have so many other languages now, but still quite a dominant number. All across the country, students learn French as a second language, and that is still true, even though we never got to it. We were going to do it last term. During this term right now, we were going to learn some French, just basic French in grade 5 and 6 and 7. Then you decide to take French as a subject in high school or a second language. But the fact that we offer it as part of our curriculum just shows you the importance of it. Of course, coming right here, it says the first language is the language that a person first learns at home. That's a pretty straightforward definition. It says here, the ancestors of these Acadian dancers in Prince Edward Island came from France. So you've probably seen this type of clothing and cultural heritage. You can see that. And Prince Edward Island, PEI, of course, has there's a lot of the eastern provinces have a lot of French within it. Even like I said, out here in British Columbia, we have a couple of little pockets or little towns that are French based. However, though, as time has come on, Canada's opened up to so many more other cultures, right? So, but back then was just predominantly of the British and the French, and of course the Aboriginal as well. All right, until next time.